Hello, and today is all about Assault All Might. I kind of forgot to start hitting record, but you didn't really miss much, trust me. I just kind of got in a little confrontation with a shigaraki and kind of just made my way out. But Assault All Might, or just All Might as a character, I don't really see that much anymore. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I'm missing out on something, or like something is, like I could just be in the wrong lobbies, but I swear this character has kind of just, as time's gone on, fade further and further out of existence. Assault All Might I can understand because of his most recent nerf, being the splash damage and his damage to his alpha overall did actually put quite a dent in this character's like playtime and pick rate, and I feel like it's because a lot of people did use the splash damage for his like main source of damage, which did do a lot. The thing is that I'm still really torn on that change, mostly based on the fact that it was done as soon as Rapid All Might came out, you know, like it was the same patch where Rapid All Might came out, which, you know, is obviously to try and make people roll for Rapid All Might and play him over Assault All Might, which is, you know, not the best decision to go for a character nerf, but I can't really do much about that, can I? I can't really do much about it, and I feel Assault All Might was done dirty because of it, because Assault All Might was a solid character. He was fine. I felt like the splash damage was fine, because we're in such a stage of the game now where you can just explode, you know, you explode. You get hit by a stun, you're probably gone for the rest of the match, because it's just so hard to recover from a stun. There's loads of AoEs, and I feel like this character, you know, doing 40 per splash was a little bit much, but at the same time it helped him keep in line with certain characters and all of that. But now I feel, when I look at Assault All Might and I compare him to other characters that are kind of just, you know, shoot characters or like high burst damage characters, I look at Present Mike and I go, he has 50 more HP, he can do 100 damage across the map, or like a very large distance. His Hell Beta absolutely destroys you. He's got a build, like he's got a stun as well, but I won't write this guy off completely yet. He does have his good damage still. As you can see, no matter how many bullets I hit into someone, they do not get knocked over, which is a really strong factor to have on an alpha. It's why Compress is so strong. It's why Assault Deku is still picked quite a bit, because you are rewarded for aiming. But that's also where my issue comes in with these characters. I feel like the aim characters now, like All Might, like Red Bakugo, just feel weaker now because of how the game's gone. I think she is lagging a bit. Let's see if we can do anything to her here, but there we go. Second beta used and no connection there. I also feel like his beta could do with a bit of a buff as well, in the sense of they could make it connect a bit better, because I feel like this character is not connecting his beta that often anymore as well. I don't know what they did to it, but there's so many times now where I feel like I initially get the bump, but the actual hit I don't get, especially when airborne. I feel like they could just make the second hit come out a bit quicker, maybe. I'm not 100% sure though. Maybe that's just me tripping out on this. But again, I feel like this character was done a bit unfairly. Obviously, I think worse characters have had it worse. I think Hawks is a good example of a character that just keeps getting unnecessary nerfs. But All Might has received a lot of nerfs. His damage, his splash damage, his his reloads on his special action, his health. He's had a lot, but this character was an absolute monster day one. If you played this game when it first came out, or even like around season 3 to 4, I'm pretty sure this character had the highest win rate at one point, even when he was, you know, when no one had him, because obviously he's in the special license, and you know, there was a time where not a lot of people had him, and for a character to have that high of a win rate, obviously the players were good because they were grinding the game that much, but it shows how strong he truly was. And we're going to try and avoid this and then see if we can get this Ochaco here, because that is kind of crazy to be fighting whilst going for all of that. But again, I just feel like this character falls into that category of characters that take a bit of skill, and you're kind of, you know, your playstyle, or I say playstyle, performance is determined by how well you can aim now, which isn't the worst thing for this character. I'm going to be honest, that is nowhere near the worst thing for this character. But again, in a meta where, you know, we've got characters like Tamaki who are just beaming you across the map with not much positioning thought, or, you know, much thought in general. Let's be real, a lot of the time you kind of do just look up in the sky and you see him angling down and just hoping to get someone. It lasts quite a while as well, but with that, I feel like All Might sits in a pretty respectable B tier spot now, because of how reliant he is on aiming, I guess is the way to say it. There is a lot of people up here. I have no idea who's on whose team. I'm going to see if I can just hit this guy. Never mind, he got knocked over by Ochaco. Frames dropping on Chaos City. Classic. Where did that Deku go? Oh, he just dropped down here. Okay, we're going to see if we can just try and surprise attack him here as he sits in this corner. There we go. Get the bump on him there. That is good damage. His beta does do a good chunk of damage. But you can see there the splash damage doing 19 is definitely going to do a bit of a toll on this guy. Let's see if we can just hit anything here. Accidentally hit the Shiggy and he somehow got put in his grab animation. This guy is incredibly low, I know that much. And he's got Revenge Assault as well. We're going to take a couple hits there. Let's just see if we can get this Deku out now. And that should be him gone. The Shiggy's going to go for that. Let's see if we can just do anything here. Accidentally gammed onto... Oh my god. Okay, that is a hard-hitting Aizawa. I'm going to see... Oh, we somehow got grabbed around the corner. That's fine. Hopefully my teammates can come and help me. I'm not sure if the Aizawa was on teams with the Shigaraki in that, but we should be coming back relatively quick. And just like that, almost like nothing happened, we are back and we are kicking. That also brings me into my other points. So with the meta obviously being so explosive and high damage and AoE based, for All Might's size, yeah, he's struggling. And I also think that's why his rapid variant isn't played that much as well, because as I said before, rapid All Might is very stationary. Holy my frames, can I please just get a good looking match? This is... Oh my god! Okay, yeah, Assault Endeavor's got to go. I just want to get rid of him just so my game cannot, you know, tense up. That Endeavor just took so much damage, though. But yeah, I feel like his size, you know, him being not the fastest character, even for an Assault, is obviously holding him back a bit. He's got decent cooldowns with all of the nerfs, you know, and again, when I compare him to another Assault, like Assault Ochaco, you know, someone who doesn't have armor on anything or tanks damage, but she just kind of dishes it out. I'm sure you can see where my point's coming from, that I think this character is a little bit weaker compared to the average character. She just took so much damage there, yeah. She's going to plus Ultra, that's fine. We just need to stay away from her. I kind of want to get my revenge on this Aizawa for just ever so rudely just taking me out of the match at that stage. We're going to do that. He's going to get taken out by Deku instead. Okay, we're just going to have Denki throw a bunch of traps down at us. We're just going to try and take care of this. Okay, he's going to go for that. That's fine then. I am seeing a lot of things going on here. There's this happening. I think I'm just going to try and come down and immediately hit them with this. I don't know if that's a good trade, if I'm going to be honest. But I don't know, actually. That's kind of worked out in my favor there. She's already used plus Ultra as well. Frame rate's dying again. My gosh, please fix the game before they even considered, you know, doing character balances, because this feels so rough. It feels so rough. Let's see if we can land anything on the Shiggy there. I think that should be enough to scare him away from me, though, unless he goes for an alpha here. I don't even know if he saw me or if he was just going to protect the Ibara, but that guy is very low. And there we go, nice little 73. Do you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the Strike Bakugo situation. You know when he got gutted back in Season 7 and it was just kind of for no real reason? That's kind of what I feel with this All Might change. I feel like it was a bit too late to do that, because to be fair, Bakugo was doing respectable damage. He wasn't like a powerhouse or anything, but again, I feel like 70 damage per alpha is... It's not great, but it's not bad either. It's kind of solid, but again, when you compare it to all these other characters that just have straight shooting projectiles, yeah, All Might, again, has been kind of done dirty with it. But I guess he shoots 2 out for every that you hold, so there is a potential for like 140 damage or something along the lines of that. I'm just going to see if I can try and dance around this Aizawa here. He might go for that. Let's see if we can catch him there. There we go. He's going to try and zip away. I'm going to see if I can catch him. Nope, we've got Ochaco throwing her many cars at us. I don't know if she's on teams with the Aizawa, but that's a good little 90 damage to her there. I think they're on the same team. Game's lagging again. I wonder if this actually shows up on your end. It might not in the recording, but it's happened a lot this match, and I think it's because of the monomer on my team, just plus all these other effects. But let's see if we can get this guy out. There we go. Decent damage there. Let's see if we can roll that. That somehow didn't roll. That's fine, I guess. We'll just go for this. She's going to start throwing those at me. See if we can go up there and just give her a piece of my mind. As she is the overtuned, what's it, vanilla character now, as the, you know, the gacha Chad is kind of just bullying her here. Let's see if we can just catch her with a beta. Oh, she didn't make it into ring. But that's her out of there. And that should be, yeah, I was about to say, that should be close to her dead. Not sure who the last person is. Oh, it's this Tech Denki that's kind of just been throwing pizza toppings at us from wherever he's been. Oh, it's a monomer. Okay. That would make sense why there's been so many of them. Let's see. Do you know what? I'm just going to see if I can go up there, because he's just going to do this. And we're just going to see if we can actually join him up here. Oh my god. We're kind of hitting projectiles. Is he going to plus ultra? Does he have plus ultra? I don't even know if he has it available. But that monomer's low. He's probably going to head up. Oh, no. My monomer got him. Fair enough. Takes a monomer to kill a monomer. But that should be the match here. But yeah, I feel like All Might, again, he's still solid, you know. We got the most damage in the lobby. But again, that's because I was kind of hitting my shots. It's just, again, like, there's so many more characters that do what All Might does better, a lot better. There's characters with more movement, more damage, more defense than him that do his job but better. And that's kind of where I feel like characters like him, Mount Lady, have kind of fallen, where they've just been power crept out of existence, really. Well, I say out of existence. They've just been power crept so severely that there's not really much like point playing them. Like, again, I think of Mike, I think of Red Kirishima, I think of Red Kendo. Even Assault Deku, I said, is just a better All Might now, really. But what can I do about it? Maybe pray for a future buff for this character. Maybe give him his old damage back on, like, when he directly hits you with it. I can't tell if they did actually nerf that, but I do remember it doing a lot more than that. Because, again, it's just kind of made him fall behind in a really high damaging meta. But who knows? Maybe they'll do a massive change where all of the top tiers actually get more brought in line with, like, the middle tier characters. But whatever. Second match time now. Let's get into it. I'm not sure what happened to our Ochaco. She might have DC'd, because, again, it's just one of those things where they didn't load in, but I've heard so many horror stories about this map on different devices, it's kind of scary. But it seems she is okay now. I don't know if she's going to ping the Kota spawn for us. Whoa! Okay, was not expecting that. Okay, we're going to get hit by a lot of pizza toppings there. I don't know if the Denki's going to keep chase, so I think I'm just going to leave that and head over here. I was not expecting that off rip. That was really scary. But she did find Kota, so that is a good sign for us. I think I might give that Denki a good old fucking beating. With in-game. I'll give him a beating in-game, because that was extremely rude of him. So I think I'm going to head on over and show him my level 9 alpha off rip. And there we go. Good damage. Oh shit, the rest of his team's here. Okay, never mind. I'm leaving. I saw another team. I'm not a part of this anymore. Thankfully, it seems since Denki got his shotgun burst buff that they forgot he has a snipe mechanic, which is... I'm very grateful for that, because I feel like the sniping mechanic is also a bit strong for Denki at the minute. I feel like Denki was a little bit overbuffed as well, but we're on the underdog at the minute. We're playing All Might, and we're going to see how we can do this match. I'm hoping it goes a bit better than last, because we did, unfortunately, you know, perish. So we're going to have to try a little bit harder this time to make sure that we don't go down as easily. Our Ida is a bit of a fight with the compress, and the compress has left. Okay, I was not expecting that. I guess we'll give him a good old chase. He's heading down here now. Not sure what the game plan is. He might try and put his beta up. Never mind. We're just going to get away with that. And a couple more shots there. He can't really run anywhere. Oh, we did actually get the down as well. Big 19 splash damage. We'll wait for the smoke to clear to see where he ended up. Where did he actually end up? Where did he end up? I can't see. Oh, he's outside. Damn, he actually managed to get outside from that. But there we go, that should be this guy done. One more, and that's him gone. Perfect. And let's max out our beta now. God bless for the uraraka Kota find nice and early on, because of our good old friend tuning. Oh, we're going to have a bunch of cars thrown at us. We actually timed the gamma roll. Let's see if we can land anything on her, but only a nice 72. I mean, I guess that's a good start. Let's see if we can get anything else on her, though. Let's see if we can throw any more at her. That's about half her guard gone now. And let's see if we can just quickly hit her with that through the wall. Yep, there we go. I know a thing or two about hitting people through walls with abilities, Ochaco. I know you do it all the time with Gamma. This might have been a really bad choice to try and go airborne against Rapid Ochaco, but, you know, like, to put it in perspective, us two there who are fighting, same HP. You know, that's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy when you think about it, right? I feel like one of them, you know, should have 50 HP less. Just a thought. Just a, you know, food for thought there. Is my Ida getting involved in a fight? Yeah, see, oh, both of them are. Who are they on? Oh, is that the Rapid Ochaco from earlier? Let's see if we can do anything here. This is looking really rough for her. Oh my god. I don't know what happened, but she took so much damage. So did that Monomer right there. We managed to land 2 direct hits into him. The unfortunate thing is with Monomer is that obviously, you know, the infinite cooldown cycle, all he has to do is swap in and out. If he wants to stay in Ida Gamma, he basically can, if he wants to. Good shit to my Ochaco, though, for catching up there. I'm going to see if I can chest bump him there. Oh, okay. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Oh, my... I couldn't recover there. I actually just got destroyed like that. That actually just happened. That was actually insane. What the hell was all of that? Oh, Ida? Okay, do you know what? He's going for the Ochaco then. Thank you. Thank you to my team. I honestly tried to press a button to recover that. That somehow hit me as well. Okay, all right. See if we can just tornado our way out of this one then. I'm going to see if I can just chill in here for now. And see if I can get away with this. There's another down there. That's the Aizawa that went down. That was insane damage. And that's what I mean by, like, we're in an explosive meta, you know? Like, what was I supposed to do to react to that? It's like, that was just pure insanity of damage right there. And it's happening again, but I armored everything this time, so it looks even worse on my end. I'm really going to need a bit of help here from my team. I don't know if I'm being followed. It looks like Tamaki has taken the spotlight there. I will thank them for that. I'm just going to keep moving about then. Hopefully I'm not being followed. Thank you, team. My teammates have saved me so many times this match already. And it's barely started. I thought I was going to be doing better this match, but that's not the case. Let's see if we can bully this Todoroki there then. And let's jump over this. He's going to plus ultra. He's probably going to beta immediately there. Nope. There we go. There's the beta that I was looking for. Hit him through the wall there. It's probably the best thing about his beta. I believe that is a willpower kicking into play there. And a revenge support as well. Very daring today, aren't we, with our tuning choices? But there we go. That's him down. And that should be him out of the match. I'm not going to bother sticking around in there just because of how many people are actually here. But that's uraraka taking a lot of damage. Maybe that's her dead. Nope. I don't know what's going on here. I'm just going to do this to the compress and try and head on my way out. That Ochaco is probably like 1 HP off of her, her shields. There we go. Once her plus ultra shield's broken, she's probably dead there. I'm going to do this just so they can keep fighting. I'm going to let my rapids do the... Well, I say my rapids. I'm going to let the better assault and the rapid do whatever they need to do because... I feel like I'm very fragile. I don't know why. Those two... Oh, well, that down that I had has probably been the scariest thing that's happened to me all game. It seems she died to Storm, though, so... let's just do this again, because it seems the Toga has no intention on running away after she saw me beta at her there, but... That's that. That's her out of here. We have a res card on us. I don't even know if I'm the best character to be holding the res card right now. I'm not saying this character's useless now or, like, really terrible, but, like... I don't know. I just feel a lot more fragile than usual. He will press beta because it is strong. Say it with me. He will press beta because it is strong. I'm going to press beta because it is strong. See if I can hit someone with this. Oh, well, I was hoping I could hit the Tamaki with that. Let's see if we can land anything else on him here. He's very low HP, but we're only doing 20 per hit. He's pressed beta. He pressed it again, but we managed to hit him that time. And down he goes. Thank you, Ochaco. I think I'm going to get my shields back just off of this guy. And let's see if I can get that. Never mind. That's fine, I guess. You know, just beat him to death. Oh, I see a tech denki with space hop and spiraling leap, I'm pretty sure. Again, a very daring set of tuning. Oh my god, I'm just getting stunned to hell now. Okay, I thought I could at least use my tornado to get up there, but that's a good chunk of damage to him. I'm going to see if... Yeah, I was about to say, if he just presses Gamma again... Unfortunately, my beta did not land its second connection there, so we're just going to have to quickly retreat up here for now and see if I can pop this for my teammates. And Ochaco, please don't go down on me here. I do have a team green as well. Maybe I should have just done the team all, but I already started the, the thingy, the team blue. So that's that. Let's see if we can get this rapid bakugo. Oh, holy shit, he got launched into the ring here. And he got caught by the assault Ochaco as well. Damn, I have really been a spectator this match. I exploded, and then that was it, really. I'm going to see if I can try and deal... I thought he wasn't looking at me. I thought he was looking at someone else. But thankfully, he's decided to stay there the entire time, even after our recovery. But he is in a much worse spot than us. And I'm going to assume if I get close, he will beta because it is strong. Let's see if we can just keep our distance from him. I'm going to use a beta to just get up top. I do not see where he went. Maybe we need to... Oh, shit. Well, let's see if we can avoid any of those. And we're going to go for this. Let's just do that then, because, yeah, I had a feeling he was going to bait her after that. I have no idea what all those things were that I was blocking, but he's gone back to full shield, unfortunately, and that means the Tamaki's probably nice and topped up now, so we're going to have to try and find him again before he sets up in the sky, nice and high in the sky, and just, you know, deletes us. Just keeping an eye on Ochaco just in case. I think he did bait her because it is strong. Let's see if we can just keep her safe and sound for now. I'm actually just going to go behind here and go for this for her. And let her run forward. Yep, there we go. That was a really good time to start that. Hopefully she doesn't go down. That's really unfortunate. Tech Denki stunned her in place again, I think. Let's see if we can just do anything here. That's him trying to bring back the rapid bakugo. I'm going to see if I can just do anything to this guy and hit him for any more. He didn't recover, which is really good. So we're just going to go for this here. And hopefully that'll be enough to bring her back safe and sound. Yep, because it seems Tamaki is busy on that there, but there we go. That's the Tech Denki out, and down goes the Tamaki. So that is just our match done there. That was very convenient for us. And we get to do a whopping 22 damage when we have a damage card. Oh, there we go. I think we actually did less damage this match. Yeah, I had a feeling the Tech Denki was going to have it. He was pretty damn good at landing his betas and alphas there. And obviously, having Space Hop just gives you that whole, like, view of everybody that you can see down below, allowing way more sniper shots for him there. Wait, was that the guy from the beginning? Hey, we actually got him in the end. I just realized that. But again, I got saved by my team after it literally exploded, and that's what I mean. I feel like this character, when he whiffs his beta or his gamma now, he is really easy to punish, way more easier to punish compared to usual. But again, we managed to persevere with decent damage through it and, you know, a good amount of KOs, but we will hop into another match now and see if we can, you know, keep up with this old timer. Headed into game 3 now. Conveniently enough, we got the Ochaco again, so hopefully I won't be as big of a liability this time. Even though I had the most KOs, I felt like I was kind of just sweeping up a couple things, you know, a couple betas here and there. I feel like beta is, like, it's still really solid move for All Might. It's just a bit inconsistent sometimes on his beta. It's just kind of sad seeing a character like this, you know, just fall from grace because of... It is mostly power creep in this case, but I feel like a lot of nerfs that have just been piled onto him. I feel like that's happened to Mount Lady as well, just nerf after nerf. That just kind of made her fall greater and greater as more and more characters got added, but I guess that is just kind of how some games go. You know, this is a gacha as well, or like part gacha at the end of the day, so obviously the gacha characters will be stronger than the vanilla characters. I kind of wish... Actually, I don't know. Do I want everyone into... what's his name? Strike Todoroki status, where he kind of feels a bit unpunishable now? I don't know, man. But thank you to Ochaco again for finding Kota with Kota Finder. It seems our Shigaraki is having a bit of trouble in the distance there. I kind of want to head over and help him out before he goes down. We could just pop a team heal, but I think he's safe and set. Nope. Okay, right. We haven't got our special action either, but hopefully she'll put a platform down for him. We're just going to go around here. Who is it? Oh, it's Deku. Okay, all right. Young Midoriya. Oh, I see that you got team healed, young man. That's not very cool. Oh, shit, there's Present Mike. Okay. See if we can hit him any more times there. A beta should seal the deal. Oh, he actually rolled into it. I didn't see where he went, but managed to get him there. Let's just see if we can do a couple hits. I have no idea where that Ochaco is. I think she actually got hit by the platform there. Let's see if we can do anything to her. And we might actually have to melee this. Just, you know, why not? Managed to get him there. Where has she gone? She's gone all the way up top now. We bonked our head. That's fine. Let's just see if we can get a couple alpha shots onto her then. You know, actual ones instead of the splash damage. There we go. Nice little 71. And let's see if we can land any more. And there we go. So we're basically dealing 91 per thing, because... Let's face it, for every one I hit, I'm probably going to miss and get the splash damage. Okay, never mind. Mike is here now as well. Okay, he's on the run. Let's just see if we can get her out of here for good now, because he didn't have any shield, so I'm going to assume that he's in a pretty dire situation compared to us. And there we go. That's a nice and leveled up alpha there. Is it happening underground? It is, in fact, happening underground. Let's see if I can grab this for the Shiggy. Hopefully he'll pay attention and pick those up. Let's head down here. I feel like that Mike is very close to plus ultra right now. Oh, wait, there's a AFO here now? What? He's down below. Is he fighting the mic now? Oh, and I believe that's the mic. No, what? Wait, what? How did we end up chasing? Okay, do you know what? I'm not going to question it. But I am very confused on how we ended up on mic to all for one, but I'll take it. Seems our Ochaco's gone in another fight here. People on the box. She is crashing out hard, but she's doing a good job at it, so keep it up, uraraka. I will swiftly follow in your footsteps right now as I bully this young midoriya over here. See if I can at least break his guard, and let's jump on over to keep up the pressure. Can we land any shots? No, but at least the splash damage stops him from healing. I'm not sure what the game plan was there with the jumping up in the sky, but at least with Tech Dabi, he's not too bad of a character for us to fight here. I'm just going to see if I can keep this up. Oh, he got team healed. That's fine. We're just going to tornado our way through here. Oh, he actually used Gamma to beat it and then punch me out of it. I feel like his Gamma has had very loose priority as well. But there we go. That's Deku finally out of here. Completely whiffed my beta, and I think he got healed again. I'm going to try and take the team shield there. I'm not even that bothered about the whole like levels. I'm kind of happy with what I've got. Gamma is just kind of like my last resort escape option. Let's just see if we can land any shots in the Dabi here. There we go. She managed to get him there. That's all good. Shiggy, he's pretty low level, but he seems to have a rough idea on what to do for his levels. I will drop Ochaco one of these cards. Oh no, never mind. She is basically maxed out now. Never mind. She does not need it. I will start leveling up my Gamma swiftly. Shiggy got it down. Ochaco got a guard break. I am confused on who they are fighting right now. Well, he managed to get Strike Kirishima out, so I will gladly take that as well. There's a Shiggy here, not sure what one, but we've got Rapid Ochaco in front of us. And, oh god, she is coming after me right now. Let's just see if we can hit her with the tornado to get out of here. And I'm going to pop this just to get a little bit of health back. She might have used her alphas, actually, to close the distance against me. We're only doing 15 damage with our splash. That is insanity, man. Oh, and she's gone. I feel like she'd be dead if she didn't have that extra 50 HP. I'm going to see if I can land any more there. There we go. Managed to catch up with Rapid Ochaco. I'm kind of surprised she didn't think that I would try and pursue chase, but we'll do this. I see the Assault Shiggy on his way now. Is there a res card on her? No, but there is a team heal. We'll see if we can deal with him as well. Oh my god, 4 straight shots to the face, and that is going to be a guard break there. I'm going to see if I can keep up. Oh, he's going to plus chaos. Is he going to fight? No, he's going to run. Good choice. Good choice. He's going to go for her tag first. Do I want that to happen? Not really. I think he might have grabbed it there. I'm not sure. But let's see if we can at least, you know... Can we land those straight shots again? Oh my god, that poor guy. Grabbed and then hit by Assault... Assault Ochaco Gamma. No, sorry, not Gamma. Alpha there. Got caught in his way in. I fucked up my beta on the follow-up there, which really should have been a connection there because that would have sealed the deal. But there we go. I managed to catch him as he's running back for his teammate's tag. I respect the commitment, but sometimes... It's okay to leave your teammate's tag and move to a different area, heal up, you know, refresh, cool down, and then go back for it when obviously the enemies aren't going to be lurking there anymore. Obviously, we were hard on chase for him, but you get what I mean when I say that. What is happening to you, Dabi? I need to make sure that you don't get up from this. That was a very scary looking Dabi. I'm just going to pop one of these, because why not? Because I've got 4 of them. I would have had 5 if I left that, but there we go. Down goes Shiggy. And let's see if we can grab another team all for us here. And I'm not sure if that might be us against one other team now with all of this kind of domination that's been happening out here. Yeah, there's only one other team left. I'm kind of surprised already. Oh, they've gone for the box. Okay, let's head straight over there. Hopefully this fight isn't too quick, 'cause my Ochaco's been landing some devious hits. Oh, this is that team from the beginning. That mic is not in a good spot. I thought I was airborne and I was about to head up to him, but he is trying his damnedest to run. I feel like Mike is the greatest threat here. Yep, there we go. See if we can just hit him with the tornado so we don't get stunned. That's both of his betas, so I'm actually just going to try and smack him head on there. And let's go for another one whilst he's pressing buttons out of hit stun. And, oh my god, how is it? Is this guy immortal? Oh yeah, right, it's 350 HP. Where is he? He has gone far from us. Oh, we haven't even got an alpha to spare. Hey, the 20 damage splash coming into play there. Oh, I didn't mean to punch him there. I meant to just do this. Oh. Okay, never mind. I need to pop this then real quick. I'm just going to go for this whilst the Mike is out here. Hopefully, oh shit. Hopefully he doesn't wake up and press beta. Yep, I was very lucky that didn't happen, but that's Deku done. A lot of people are playing a bit risky today. A lot of people are playing it risky today, but I think that is the match. I think the Shiggy managed to get his kill. Nope, the Deku's out in Storm. I don't know if that's where she's heading now. It definitely seems to be the case. I'm going to see if I can head on through. And nope, that's Deku done. I feel like she's going to be heading out here for their tags right now. I'm just going to see if I can, like, lurk on the edge here. Yeah, Ochaco seems to have sussed it out. And let's see if we can head up here. Is she dead to Storm yet? I see her standing up. Well, there we go. Managed to catch her in Storm. We are deep in the Storm right now. Am I dead? I'm dead, aren't I? Oh my god, no, we just about got it. Okay, let's just get you out of here. And that's the match. Ding, ding, ding. Well, there we go. 9 KOs, 5k damage. No tuning. Oh, we didn't even get the most damage. I feel like now All Might plays this weird role of that he's kind of like backup damage, which I feel like assaults aren't too bad at doing, but then again, we have Assault Ochaco in the same category as Assault All Might, but it's interesting. It's very interesting how it works out for him. I feel like that match was a better example of showing what happens when you land your shots. If you are landing your shots, it's the same, again, like I mentioned in Assault Deku, Red Bakugo. It's the same for them. If you land your shots, you're going to get the damage. You're going to feel good about it. It's just when you're missing now, including your beta and your gamma, if you're kind of messing those abilities up, you do get really harshly punished. I mean, you saw what happened in the second match. I baited someone and I got stunned by Ochaco, hit by aizawa, and then just like combo to death. What was that? 550 HP gone in like 30 seconds. Like, and that's where I feel like these bigger characters like All Might and that have more punishing moves do struggle in this meta right now. So the buff that I would give him was that his second hit of beta comes out a lot quicker, so you know, you can kind of go like bam bam and then try and combo it into his alpha, which would be really nice. But I don't know, let me know what you guys think about this character right now. But that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. Love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye 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 bye.